New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.
Today I'm on my way to Mason's Island, located in Stonington, Connecticut, in the mouth of the Mystic River. The island is roughly 1 mile by 1.5 miles, approximately 600 acres, with many of those acres being preservation land, with hiking trails and bird sanctuaries. There are 4 private beaches, as well as numerous docks, dinghies, and a yacht club. Although the island feels very secluded and far away, it's actually very close to Mystic's historic downtown, Mystic Seaport, and Mystic Aquarium. I'm on my way to meet homeowners Stacy and Dan in their 3,600 square foot Nantucket gambrel-style home. The couple built the home 10 years ago with a clear vision that their architect friend helped them execute. Prior to moving to Mason's Island, they lived in a historic home in downtown Mystic, but they wanted something with more space and privacy. Though their home on Mason's Island is only a couple of miles from their original home, they feel worlds apart. Dan has a background in IT, but now focuses on local real estate. Stacy is a president of a medical education company. With 5 children between them, many friends, and a large extended family, the couple designed the home to be comfortable and spacious for raising the kids and entertaining. The home has an open floor plan, but also intimate spaces, giving both a contemporary and classic feel. The couple considers themselves very hands-on, taking care of the yard, garden, and other jobs themselves. Stacy has her own casual and sophisticated interior design style as well, with crisp blue and white accents and lots of original art and furnishings she's collected over the years. Because Stacy's career requires so much travel, their home and time together as a family on the island is sacred. We're going to meet the homeowners, take a tour of the home, the island, and some of the waterways, and then Stacy and Dan are turning their kitchen over to James Wayman, the executive chef of the Oyster Club, and he and I are going to cook up some delicious locally sourced delights and celebrate New England living on Mason's Island. Maybe I'll use the scallop shell. Hi, you must be Stacy.
Yes, so nice to
meet
see you.
Hi, Dan. Nice to see you. This is what a really nice open entryway with lots of choices, every direction.
Oh, sure.
Yes. So we have, one thing about us is we have 5 children, and so we built this house to really house a lot of children and friends and guests, so it's very open.
So it wasn't a renovation at all, it was completely built, so you bought the land and built it. Oh, I can't wait to hear.
It's been about 10 years now.
So this is what we call the great room, and this is kind of where everything happens.
Now you said you don't have a designer, you do your own designing.
Yes,
And I love
do.
it. It's really sort of beach casual. How far away are we from the beach?
If you go in either direction, you hit water probably in about a block. So it's very nice.
Lovely,
So we're
lovely.
kind of surrounded by it all. This is our great kitchen where Dan does much of the cooking.
Well, you got to feed a lot of kids.
Yes. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is a marble counter. It's called Calcutta Gold, and we just tried to keep it simple, and we had the tiles in the background are the same marble, and over on the fireplace it's the same.
It's got a nice, open, welcoming feel, and I can't wait to see it filled up with people.
This room is actually, it's the TV room, but we just got our first television about 2 years ago. You should have seen the guy's face when the kids said, "We're so excited for our television," and he said, is this your new television? They said, no, it's our first television.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, well, I love your art. These are all scenes from around the area?
The one on the bottom is at our little yacht club, and those are all the little optimistic sailboats that the children take sailing
all you
lessons.
could sail then.
And the one
that's
on top is Carson's ice cream store in Noank.
So I love how this has an antique home feel in a lot of ways because it has some smaller rooms, but at the same time, it's so open and airy that it feels contemporary.
We tried to keep
Yeah.
the charm and the character of an old New England home when we built it. We kept that in mind, and the small rooms were, indicative.
I love it. I love it. I really do.
So this sweet little room is our music room. So we have the piano, we have guitars, and then over to the side is our more formal dining room.
Nice to have not too much going on in here, and then the focus is on the conversation and being with friends and family.
Yes, it is, and I think it's really about, making great food and great conversation and fun, and so the room comes to life with all of that.
Yes.
Instead of, the things in here.
And so we may dine out there, or we may dine here, and we don't know yet. We'll just see how we feel on the day.
Right. So shall we take a walk upstairs?
I'd love to, yes,
Check
please.
it out. So I think we could start with the master bedroom.
Sure.
So we wanted this to be really light and open and kind of an area that you could relax.
And tall, because you're both tall.
Because we're tall.
This is a gorgeous bed. You must take a running leap. I mean, how do you?
Gives a new meaning to jumping in bed.
It does, it does.
And at the top of the stairs is our son's bedroom. This is Sam's room.
Okay.
Sam is 15, so a lot of sailing, art. He's been sailing since I think he was about 5. So this room was once the teenager's room, which is now the guest room.
Oh, that's nice.
Very warm, very comfortable.
Yeah, so when it was the teenager's room, it was never this tidy.
I imagine.
So this is Margot's room.
You got a chalkboard painted on the wall.
Yes.
I did that with my boys when they were little. I love that.
It's always interesting to see what's on the chalkboard after people have arrived.
That's great. So everyone upstairs, all 5, and it doesn't feel crowded at all. It feels really nice up there.
No, it feels good.
One interesting aspect of Dan and Stacy's home is that it uses geothermal energy. Dan took me to the basement to check it out.
This is the geothermal unit and the hot water heater. What happens is, because it's always 55 degrees 6 feet down in New England, the geothermal has a closed loop piping system that goes down about 380 feet twice. And then it pumps the warm or cool liquid through this unit, which sends it throughout the house.
And is it expensive to make your home geothermal?
No, just the unit itself is probably only about 25% more. But you will recoup that in the first 5 years of ownership because it's so efficient.
After seeing the inside, Dan and Stacy walked me around the property. It was lovely.
We tried to choose a lot of things that were indigenous to Mason's Island, so you'll see a lot of hydrangea around because they go with the water side.
It feels so park-like. I mean, the landscaping you've done is really beautiful.
Yeah, and I mean, all of these woods are part of our property. We decided to keep it woods because we wanted this feeling.
Who's on the hammock? Who really?
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dan's hammock.
After you mow?
That's correct.
New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new 7 Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.